Yo. What's up, chat? How you doing, Dark Rose? What's happening? Today I am not multi-streaming because just now when I tried to go live, all of a sudden I have to be subscribed to Prism. That's a monthly fee now. Literally just hit me just now. Unknown, what's up? DK Sun, how you doing? What's happening? So now I can see if people are actually watching. So right now I am only on YouTube. Maybe that'll help with some of the service shit that's been going on. Anywho, how's everyone doing? Unknown, how was your day? DK Sun, how was your day? No rain today, no. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. So let's start our walk. I know I'm back in Freehold again. I kind of wanted to. I didn't go too far today. I was going to go to what do you call it? Princeton, but the day just got away from me. I had too much going on. I really didn't want to drive all the way out there because it's like a good almost 40 minutes, 45 minutes for me, and then 45 minutes back. And I know I'd be fucking pooped out. A long day at work. Got a lot of OT today, so I'm just a little pooped. So I will most likely do that one. Let's see, Friday I'm not streaming, so Saturday I'll probably end up doing that one. Yeah, Friday I'm not streaming because it is Vicky L's birthday, and we're gonna go out to dinner and hang out. But don't worry, I'll put some photos in the Discord. You guys can see us all getting fat. Oh yeah, I forgot. It is July 30th. And it is hot as shit. And let's start our walk. I know I was just here recently, so sorry about that. It's still a nice town that I love coming to, though. Is Vicky in here yet? I hope she is. I'm probably gonna have to buy her ice cream because, you know, I make her buy me ice cream all the time. So, you know what? I'll buy her ice cream and I'll smack that out of her hand. And then point at it and laugh. That's what I'll do. Brotherly love.
Yeah, you could do that too.
I mean, I don't want to hold down there.
Gulp. Unknown, what have you been up to all day? DK, what about you? Did I not read what you guys said? I am pooped, guys. I am poopity pooped. This dude's always sitting here. No matter what. No fail. Music.
Estás tragando mierda.
Nothing new here? That's cool. Look, guys, guess I gotta run. I know where to go. It is just stupid hot today. Oh, I smell of skunk. Ugh. I never knew that was back there. What is that? It's like a car shop or something. Do all the fixing of the cars back there in that parking lot over there. Alright, I'm just gonna cut through here. Like I always do. And I will hit the tracks like always. That's that parking lot that I always say is part of charcoal. That's charcoal right now. That's charcoal right there. But this is not their personal parking lot. They like to think it is, but it was here long before charcoal was there. It's a pretty shot right there. James, what's up? Welcome in, my man. How you doing? How was your day? Good old Freehold. Yeah, I came back. I was just here actually last week. I didn't want to drive too far today. This is not too far from my house, but just one of the closest towns, somewhat. So I was going to do Princeton, but like I said, I'll probably do that Saturday. Friday I will not be streaming. Like I said, it is Vicky L's birthday, so we're going to be chilling and hanging out. Those of you who are just joining, I am Nightcast. I do live city and town walks, mainly focused around the Jersey Shore. Do this for people that can't walk anymore, people that are stuck in the hospital, paraplegics, handicapped, and elderly. I don't think the elderly people can really get out in this shitty fucking oven heat. I can barely get out here and do this shit, honestly. Anywho, feel free to chill and lurk, or you can chat. We're all pretty fun here. But if you'd be so kind to like and subscribe, I would appreciate you a great deal. All right, let's continue on with our walk. I said that weird. You know, I'm gonna reverse this. I'm gonna cross here instead. Start from this side this time. I just feel like changing it up. Nancy B, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing? How was your day? Look, Legos. During the day, Legos. Cool. Cute little walkway. This leads to actually, Dark Rose and I, when it was raining, last time it was raining really heavily, Dark Rose and I came to eat at that Soho ramen place right here. And, what do you call it? This is the cut through. Of course, I didn't realize there's a fucking back door to the place, which is right around the corner, which I could have just taken that and went in instead of walking through the rain all the way through here. But I'm an idiot. So I made my wife and I walk through the rain, pouring. So yeah, that happened. I'll show you where we ate too. This place here is amazing. Soho Ramen. Definitely come here and check this place out. As well as the sushi place, which is right there at the corner. Oyako's, whatever it's called over there. Too damn hot. Can't wait for tell me about it, man. That's why I just didn't have the energy to drive out 45 minutes away. To drive 45, I'd fall asleep. I would. But yeah. Much more comfortable temperatures, really? With the okay. Wait, what's it say? Looks like temperatures Oh, really? Lower humidity? Oh, that's awesome. I hope it stays like that. I don't know about you guys, but like my allergies have been getting really fucking bad throughout the years. Like, they're getting really bad. To where I take Zyrtec every goddamn day, every night. And I have been since like last summer. But I don't know, man. I'm like dizzy all the time. I know it's either the barometric pressure, my allergies, I don't know, the air, the thin air, or something. I'm constantly dizzy and like off balance and shit. It's kind of concerning me a little bit, actually. Yeah, definitely. We need a break. Damn right, Dark Rose. Damn right. I smell death. Something died somewhere close by. So this is that parking lot I was telling you about. That leads behind Soho Ramen. Ugh, something's ripe. Jesus Christ. It smells really bad right here. Fuck. Look how cool this building is, though. So old school. Good to take. Yeah. What's it, Zyrtec, you mean? I just feel like I've been on it for a while, and I think my body's starting to just get used to it, to where it's not starting to not do as much as it used to. But I don't know. Just tired of being dizzy and like out of it. Dizzy and like slightly off balance all the time when I'm out in the heat. Don't overdo this. Yeah, it is, Nancy, I know. I was stuck. Actually, somebody at my job had an accident today. So I was the first one on the scene. And I had to direct traffic and shit. And I didn't bring my water. It was in my truck. My truck was actually blocking a road with all the like lights on and stuff. And then, the hell was I saying? Oh, and my water, and I left my hat in the truck. So I was stuck doing traffic for about 40 minutes with the sun baking on my bald ass head with no water. And I really started to feel like out of it. Like, and I realized I was like letting one side of the cars go the whole time and not letting any of the other fucking direction go. I was like, oh shit. I didn't even realize I was doing it. It was just, it was baking my brain. But yeah, that kind of hung me up at work a little bit. Screwed everything up. This is the one side of the Hall, well, the back side of the Hall of Records. Well, side of the Hall of Records. Vicky, what's up? Everyone say happy birthday to Vicky, because it's coming up soon, I think. And I'm not streaming on Friday because I'm gonna spend time with her, and I'm gonna make her buy me lots of ice cream, and she has to buy me lots of presents for her birthday. And I'm gonna, if we're walking down the street and I say dog shit, I'm gonna push her really hard into the pile of dog shit. And because that's brotherly love. I of course I have to, you know, drop her mood and you know, kill her spirit a little bit. That's just a given. Right, Vicky? So I will not be streaming Friday, and it's all Vicky's fault. So everyone just say thanks, Vicky. Vicky's gonna be 13 years old. Do you believe that? She's getting so old. I'm just kidding. How old are you gonna be, Vicky? 75? Because you sure look it. Just saying. Can you tell her brother and sister? Well, almost. Through marriage, soon. This is Brooklyn Bagel. Don't forget, definitely come here and check this place out. It is amazing. I think the owner's name is Paul. Him and his wife. And I think his son actually does the cooking too. And really good people. The bagels are always fresh as hell. I will ban. You're gonna ban me? It's my stream. You can't ban me. It's muggy, guys. I hate when I, you know, take a shower, get all clean, put on a fresh smelling, good smelling shirt, deodorant, and you go outside for 5 minutes and you just soil yourself and sweat. Smell like a slob for the rest of the day. And you want to sit on the couch. It's annoying. I hate summer. You guys know I like it a little bit chillier weather year round. I would love it if it was 60 degrees or 65 year round. That's my ideal temperature. Not this oven horse shit. Those of you who are just joining, I am Nightcast. I do live city and town walks, mainly focused around the Jersey Shore. Occasionally I go out to New York, Pennsylvania, and Philly. I do this for people that can't walk anymore, elderly, handicapped, people that are stuck in the hospital, etc., etc. My schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Feel free to chill and lurk, or if you'd be so kind to subscribe and like, I would appreciate you a great deal. And that's the end of my spiel. Hey, that rhymed. So here in Freehold, this street called Sheriff Street, this is the one way. You can't go down here, as you can see. But at the end of Sheriff Street, I'm going to show you. Some of you already know. I'm going to show you a free parking lot here in Freehold that nobody knows about. But it'll probably be packed by the time you come here. Especially on a Friday and Saturday night. But if you get here early enough, you get to park here for free. And you don't have to worry about that little white SUV driving around with the little blinky amber lights going, hey, you didn't pay. You can tell them to stick. I'm in the free lot. Fuck off. Not this one right here, but the one behind it. Although this might be a part of it. No, that's a private thing. Never mind. This one over here. So, see these two houses right here? And you go this way. This parking lot right here, which, ow, got bit by a bug. As you can see, there are cars here now. But this parking lot, this is the Hall of Records additional parking lot. This is free. Nobody knows about it. It's on the corner of Lafayette and Sheriff Street. So come here and park for free. Okay, moving on. I will show you guys the memorial today over by the, what's that, the Elks Lodge or the American Legion? One of them, I forgot. But we'll find out. chat. You funny. So those of you lurkers, if you feel like chatting, say hey. I'm kind of an idiot. I don't know too much. But I'd love to chat with you. Say hey. See, there's 10 people watching. Which is weird because this is the first time I've been able to see how many people are watching because I'm currently not multi-streaming at the moment. I am not on Twitch. I am only on YouTube. Seems like the service seems good for me doing that anyway. But yeah, went to go live and it was like, oh, you can't do that anymore. You could yesterday, but you can't today. Now you got to pay us monthly in this lovely app I use, which is Prism Mobile. God, my pits are sweating like crazy. Fall is the best time. Damn right, Nancy B. Color and the weather, yep. See all the pretty trees. By the way, here's that lovely... Yeah, I'm just going to do that as a thumbnail because I don't feel like searching for anything else. That's the thumbnail. Bruce Springsteen's Hangout, just so you guys know. Here at Roberto's. Used to be Tony's. I don't think this gas station's operational anymore, but when it was cheap as hell. $2.79 for regular. Spring Street. You think they got that from Bruce Springsteen? Guessing it is. This obviously was a gas station at some point in time. Bus driver, wave to you guys. Waving to you, chat. He's always the same bus that comes through here and the same driver through Freehold. Recognize him. All these cars. See all the cars? Come on, damn it. Why do they all gotta be coming my way? Alright. Let's check this out. This is the memorial for pretty much all wars and all veterans. Just so you know. Jody, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing there? How was your day? All right, let you guys read some of this. Pay our respects. Combat veterans wounded. I know a lot of you are at the light here a lot in Freehold, and you just glance over at this. You never really get a chance to read it, so now's your chance. Feel free to pause. This is kind of cool. There's a glare on it, but a soldier there with a flag. Can't really read it because the wreath fell. And this is the World War II honor roll, 1941, 1945. And there are a lot of names. Can't really show them all to you, but yeah, it's very hot, Jody. So there's a lot. You see all the crests. Army, Navy, Navy again, Great Seal of United States of America, Coast Guard, Air Force, and Marines. As you can see on the ground here, all sorts of people's names. People bought bricks in memory of 6 million. It's just a lot of respect here. So I know when you're usually sitting at this light here like these people, you just glance over real quick. But nobody really gets to see this, so you can always park on one of these side streets, probably, I don't know, over there or over there, and walk over here, say hi. Michael, what's up? Welcome in. Feel free to, there's a glare, it might mess you up there, but feel free to pause. September 1st, but it's a lot here. And of course, this is awesome. This is like lasered in. It's so cool. Like lasered into the, what is that, marble, granite? And by the way, guys, freedom is not free. Damn right it's not. All right, guys, so definitely come over here if you can, get a chance. Pay your respects. It's everyone, it's not just one. There's even a little thing over there. I didn't show it, but it's about the Battle of Monmouth soldiers too. It's over there in the front by the crosses. So definitely stop there and say hey if you're in the area. Also, if you are Bruce Springsteen fans, he had 3 homes here, and this is his hometown. He actually has a song called My Hometown. And that diner right there was his favorite hangout. Him and the band used to hang out there. He still does occasionally. But if you see him, be respectful. He's just eating breakfast or lunch with his family, so just a person. But yeah, he had 3 homes here in Freehold, and he used to walk these streets with the guitar on his back, going to band practice. In fact, if it doesn't, I might try to walk over to his first home, not his birthplace. I guess he was born in a hospital, but where he was born, his very first home here in Freehold is no longer there. It's just the parking lot to a church. But I could probably head over there and show you when I get done with the walk. Or towards the end of the walk. Guys, it is muggy as shit out here. I'm sweating my ass off. Coming up on our right is Cafe 360. It's amazing food, I must say. I'm not getting paid to say this, guys. It really is really good, though. They actually have fried zucchini. Which, the fried part, probably not too healthy for you, but it's goddamn good. It is. So try it. They have amazing cheesesteaks and burgers. Their veggie burger is really good, too. That's all I really got there was, I think, a chicken cheesesteak and a burger, but it was amazing. So check them out. They also serve ice cream there, and coffees and lattes and stuff. It's not just like a dinner restaurant kind of. Very small, too. You're lucky if you get a table. Most people just get it to go, or a place to go for lunch or something. Well, it's not so busy here in Freehold. Now this lot here is called Market Yard Parking Lot because this used to be a huge farmer's market back in the 1800s and early 1900s, because Freehold was known for potatoes. All of the potatoes that went out to Monmouth County all were grown and shipped from here in Freehold. Yeah, you love 360. So do I, Dark Rose. This is a very nice place too. A little expensive, but it's worth it. I'll show you the parking lot again. Even though it's just a parking lot now, but you can just imagine all the carts and horses, and there's also stables back here too. So it probably smelled like horse shit while you were buying your cabbage, but that's besides the point. Or potatoes. By the way, this is the old library, which is still a library. So pretty much all this. It was just a huge farmer's market. There'd be tables and carts everywhere, all around. Probably just dirt too. But so you could, instead of like waiting for your potatoes, you can come and get them fresh right back in the day. Oh, back of my neck is sweating. What did you say there? Horse shit and taters. Good combo. Horse shit and taters. That sounds like a good band name. Horse shit and taters. Coming up next. So I will show you Bruce Springsteen's first home of his life. When he was born, until he was, I believe, 5, I think. Could be wrong. I forgot the history of him a little bit. I know he had 3 homes here in Freehold, but one when he was born, not really sure how long he was there for. 2, when he was 5, and he had his first performance ever, which was in his backyard. And that's that picture of him leaning up against a tree. It was on one of his album covers, or the back of the album. Not sure about that, but that picture of him leaning on a tree, that's his second home from when he was 5 until, I believe, a teenager. But that was his first ever performance, was to a bunch of neighborhood kids in his backyard. That I know for a fact. And then his third home here is also his high school years, where he used to sit on the porch and watch the girls walk by. And him and his guitarist, I always forget his name, the guy that was in The Sopranos, not Van Zandt, the guy, whatever, the guy that was in The Sopranos, the headband, him. He lived there with him for a little while. I'll show you the door and everything. It's actually very close together. All these homes are very close. Although his second home is on Institute Street, which is a little bit further away, but not too far. It's all within like less than a mile of each other. Little Steven, is that his name? Little Stevie? Steven? Okay, I think you're right, maybe. Heard that name before. Oh, guys, the heat is really getting to me. Oh, shit. Definitely getting to me. Feel a little lightheaded. I'm talking too much, not getting enough oxygen. By the way, the art gallery's putting this thing on. horses. See some of the names and stuff. I guess you can vote for your favorite horse. Just feel free to pause that, scan it with your phone if you're on a computer. So, I want to show you his last home here in Freehold first. And then continue my walk. And then when I'm just about done, I'm going to walk over to his first home. But his middle home, when he was 5 and did his first performance, I'm not going to do that today. It's slightly more that way on Institute Street. I think it's number, I don't know, 60 something and a half or some shit like that. It's a weird address. That was scary. Weather, water. Oh yeah, I do have water with me. Why am I not drinking it? Let me hydrate for a sec, guys. You're absolutely right, Dark Rose. Just give me a sec. Here, look at the train tracks for a minute while I take a sip of water. Oh. Sorry for the gulping. I'm coming. Give me a second. All right, just drank half the goddamn bottle. All right, here we go. My bad. Hate to keep you waiting. This is Habitat for Humanity, just so you know. No, yeah, it is. Restore the shore on the window, whatever. I think Dark Rose and I bought a couple things from here. Looks like a crappy graffiti. Well, we all know where your mind is, unknown, huh? Looking for canvases, huh? Breaking the law, breaking the law. You better stop that shit, damn it. That car was annoying. Doesn't even sound like a hot rod. It just sounds like something broke on a muffler. I shit my teeth. All right, so that house right there, I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. Just don't feel like it. But that is Bruce Springsteen's last home here in Freehold in his high school days. That's where he used to sit on the porch and talk about, well, watch the girls go by. With little fucking Richard, whatever the fuck his name is. What's his name? Oh, my phone's overheating. What'd you say? What's his name? Getting darker soon. Yeah, definitely, James. Sorry, I missed that. What the hell's his name? Little Steven? Yeah, Little Stevie, whatever. That guy from fucking Sopranos, you know. I'll try and learn other art letters. You're the scribble bandit. Alright. So you guys are. This is like kind of like the only gas station here in town. The 7-Eleven BP, but prices are always pretty good here. Fuck. Unknown. I know you know a seeker pretty well, so tell him I said that. Those of you who are just joining, it's kind of a local graffiti artist. His name is A Seeker. You can see some of his stuff on my shorts. My shorts, not like my shorts I'm wearing right now, not those, but like the shorts on my channel. I actually took a picture of my wife standing next to one of his pieces in, was it Asbury? Yeah, Asbury. So, and Unknown is actually pretty good friends with a seeker. He's kind of like a Banksy, so kind of mysterious and doesn't show his face. But he's pretty cool. He pops in the stream every once in a while. Anywho, this is Charcoal. It's a very expensive place, but worth it. Attached to it is a brewery. This Charcoal is BYOB, just so you know. There's no alcohol here. But you can get pretty banged up right next door if the goddamn gimbal would work. Right here at the brewery. That's attached to the same damn building. So 38 is Charcoal and 36 is the brewery. Come on, work. Which is right there. See the big old brewery tanks? So get banged up while you're waiting for your table and go in there and, I don't know, stagger to your table and fall asleep. Because that's what I would do. It's always what happens when I get drunk. I never really get drunk. I get like buzzed. I get a happy buzz. Once in a while I'll push the buzz a little bit further, but I never get drunk. Because I am a 2-beer queer. Literally, I'm shot for 2 beers. So I rarely ever drink. As you can tell by me not even drinking water half the time. Oh, that's a weird smell. Smell of flowers and urine. It's a weird combination. Look at the little puppy. Look at him. All right, that right there is the Hall of Records. So, all of you who are here in New Jersey, all your fucking wills go there. Happy thought, isn't it? It's a good thumbnail too, actually. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This place here, amazing sushi. It's always like half price too. Sorry for missing chat here. What'd you say? Get banged up. Love to see what you paint. Who, me? There's a few spots in Asbury, I'm not sure. Oh, really? I hear ya, no. I don't feel like walking down there today, guys. It's just a stupid alley that leads to an expensive restaurant that I can't afford to eat in. Oh, look, there's the parking enforcer dude. This little blue shirt. He's behind the black car. There he is, putting a ticket on the car. What a happy little job. These are the birds. Damn, they're pissed. Having a domestic dispute. Jesus. Keep it down. Anywho, so that's Rita's. That's one of the most famous ice cream places here in Freehold. Very good ice cream. I think it's like custard though. Yeah, ice custard happiness, it says. But it's really, really, really good. It's always packed, especially at night on the weekends. Line, not the line that like goes pretty fast though. I'm not waiting there for an hour or anything. Hate him? Hate who? Such a beef with the parking. Yeah, I do. I mean, come on. You just park in your car so you can go spend money in town. You really got to spend more money to park your car to go spend money in town? Like, come on. We're not cash cattle. We're all broke. Cost of living's fucking sky high. None of us can really get all of our groceries ever. Got to put shit back. And just going to keep raping money out of us. Fuck, we're not all rich in the summer. Sorry, don't get me on my rant. Anywho. What are you saying there? What's... Objects. Oh, really? It's hard to remove? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I'm going to show you guys Bruce Springsteen's house when he was born. He wasn't born in the house, I don't believe. I think he was born in a hospital and they brought him home, like everyone else. But I will show you his house. That's not this one. This is just a creepy one I like. It's literally right around the corner. It's on, fuck, I forgot the street name. I'll find out in a sec. I'm gonna cut through this banky poo here. Those of you who are just joining, I am Nightcast. I do live city and town walks, mainly focused around the Jersey Shore. Occasionally I go out to New York, Pennsylvania, and Philly. And I do this for people, I said that weird, sorry. And I do this for people that can't walk anymore, handicapped, elderly, people that are stuck in the hospital looking at their phones, you know. And yeah, feel free to chill and lurk. If you'd be so kind to hit like and subscribe, I would appreciate you a great deal. I'm kind of an idiot. Chat is fun and nice if you want to talk. Let me know you're here. But if not, it's all good. I appreciate you anyway. It's the next street over, guys. So you hear my water jiggling in my pocket? It's just my waters, which by the way, I need more. I'm gonna fucking drop dead in a second. Air is thin tonight, guys. Tonight, you know what I mean. I feel like I should be walking around with like a military canteen. Once you get out of the city part, very cute town here in Freehold. Well, the borough of Freehold, anyway. By the way, I always forget to say that. I'm in the borough of Freehold. Not Freehold Township, just the borough. The most historical part. George Washington was here in town back in 1776. But during the Battle of Monmouth, which literally took place that away, this town was pretty much inhabited by the British before the battle. And then after the battle, they left and we took it over. And I don't know what the hell we did. It wasn't around then, but we did. We did the things. All the things we did. Okay, so quick little thing here. Now, there is a song from Bruce Springsteen. He talks about the church bells and the big red oak. The church bells that he is referring to was actually this church right here. St. Rose of Lama Catholic Church. Those bells right up there are the bells that he was referring to in that song. And the great the great oak or something like that, great oak, great red oak, white oak, whatever, some big fucking tree he talks about in one of his lyrics in the same song. I don't know the name of that song. Maybe DK, you can help me out with that. I know you're good with that stuff. Here's Doppler DK and Doppler Google all in one. DK's son is like my Jarvis for Iron Man, just so you know. So it was one of the trees like this. but it was bigger. And that tree sat directly in front of his house, which was, give me a second here, which was right here. See the little patch of grass? That, my friends, is what's left of Bruce Springsteen's lawn. And the big, what is it, red oak, whatever fucking tree, whatever the hell he talked about, used to stand right here. And they left that tree here until it fell down. I don't know when. There used to be a plaque here too. And they planted a new tree, probably the same kind of tree. I don't know what kind of tree it is because I'm an idiot. But let me back out a little bit. But right here, as you can see, this house here, I don't want to show someone's house too much, but it looked identical to this house here, and it sat right here. This is where Bruce Springsteen lived, well, when he was born. And a little piece of history here is this is his driveway. Used to be. As you can see, it goes to nothing right now. But this little driveway, look, it looks like you can fit a Model T in there, for Christ's sake. This was the driveway that led to his house. That would have been right here. And that would have been the big tree that he talks about in one of his lyrics. I don't know the song. I forgot. Is it My Hometown? I don't know, because the church bells that he was referring to was literally the next 2 houses down. Because this parking lot was not here. So there would have been his house and then another house over here. But isn't that cool knowing that this is his actual driveway? So when he came home from the hospital with his family, this is the driveway that he went into to park right there. Pretty crazy, huh? And his other house I'm not going to go to today. I'll do it, excuse me. I'll do it another time. It's actually over there, way over there. Not way, but it's a good, like, another 5-minute walk. I really don't feel like doing that right now. But it is on Institute. And that is the house where he lived when he was 5 years old, and he had his first performance ever in his life where he actually performed for the neighborhood kids in his backyard. And that house is the house that is famous photo of him. You can Google it right now if you want. The photo, just put Bruce Springsteen leaning on tree. That tree, you can see the backyard of where he played. There's little awnings on the windows and stuff. That is the house that he did his first performance, which is why he stood by that tree. And you can see the backyard of his very, very first performance. So there's a little bit of history behind that photo that nobody really knows about. So, and he just did a recent one too. I think when it was slightly cold, when he was here shooting the movie. By the way, he has a Bruce Springsteen movie coming out called Deliver Me From Nowhere. I believe that's coming out next year. But he was shooting here a lot. Thank you, brother. He was shooting here a lot in like February and stuff when it was colder. So, and I believe that was the time that he went back to that tree and recreated his own photo of him leaning up against a tree from the 60s. So there you have it. This is a cut through here. A lot of cars coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed that little history about Bruce Springsteen here in the borough of Freehold, New Jersey. As I drink more water and spill it all over my shirt. Sorry guys, I'm out of breath. It's just very hot and muggy. And I'm kind of out of shape. I did start working out, but I didn't today. Because I was just too damn tired from work. All these flowers are pretty. Look at how pretty they are. In honor of Vicky, because she loves yellow. So once again, guys, I will not be streaming on Friday because we're celebrating Vicky L's birthday, who's usually in chat saying, hey. who's going to be my sister-in-law very soon. Sorry, a bug just went in my mouth. Jesus. There's a wing. Okay. There's my shitty car that has no AC. So this is the hunk of shit I drive around in to go to all my locations. And literally get heat stroke while I'm driving there. But that's besides the point. Anywho, guys, that is our walk for today. Thank you very much for joining me. By the way, I'm Nightcast. I do live city and town walks, mainly focused around the Jersey Shore. Occasionally I go out to New York, Pennsylvania, and Philly. And my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I try to stick around anywhere from 6:30 to 7:40. I usually start my stream. Have a good night, everyone. I really appreciate you guys all hanging out. You newcomers, if you'd like to like and subscribe, I would appreciate you a great deal. I just kind of started this channel up in January, and I'm trying to build it up. So, anywho, there's a cop over there. You can kind of see the blinky lights. Anywho, I am out, guys. Have a good tomorrow, and I will see you Saturday. Like I said, Friday I'm not streaming. I know it's my normal scheduled day, but it's Vicky's birthday. So I will see you Saturday. Most likely it'll be Princeton. So goodbye, all. Take care. Unknown, Nancy, Jody, DK Sun, everyone. You can go. It's all good. Take care, guys, and I will see you Saturday. Toodles.